what gets me. You know, this is a case that yet again we have heard that there's been multiple people contacting various different services at various different points about this little girl. And we hear this so many times. I mean, I could list so many children: Victoria Columba, Baby P, Daniel Pelker, Arthur Labinja Hughes. I mean, and it's the same time and time again. We have a serious case review. We learn lessons, apparently. I mean, in Manchester, there's been an inquest this week about another little girl, Ella Rose Clother, who was 22 months old, murdered by her godmother's boyfriend. And when you look into that, I would suggest anyway that there was some, awful failings in terms of referrals not properly being made and things followed up, etc. When does this end? When do we stop learning lessons and having conversations and doing investigations? And when do we actually press pause and do a proper review of this system, root and branch, to try and stop this ever again? And by the way, when will people actually be held accountable for these failings? Because surely nobody with a straight face can say that these failings are not occurring. And if they are, where are the consequences for these? And I have to say, another thing that caught my eye today, I mentioned it in the opening of my show, was the murderer, the other murderer that's been sentenced today, that received a whole life order, meaning that he will never get out of prison. But yet these two people that have been done for this murder, they will have their sentences reviewed. One of them has a minimum of 25 years and the other one has an 8-year sentence. And what I would say to that is, why, if you torture a little child, why should you ever be let out of prison ever again? I personally, well, I don't want to tell you what I would do to them. I'll get kicked off television, but I certainly would be giving them whole life orders at the very least.